Welcome to a very special part of the world. This is Portrush in Northern Ireland. Holiday destination for some, but for many, this is the home of the Open. And thanks to Paul McGinley, we're about to enjoy everything Royal Portrush has to offer.
Well, Chris, welcome to one of my favourite golf courses anywhere in the world.
The very famous Royal Portrush.
Ever since I saw this place first in the late 1980s, I fell in love with it. I admire it more now than I've ever done before, but it's also probably the prettiest site for a links golf course that I know anywhere in the British Isles.
And the Open is coming back.
The Open is coming back, and we already had an Irish winner around here. 2019 is when Shane won, so the next one will be 2025. So only 6-year gap, it's not a lot.
So we are going to be playing every single hole for a change.
We're playing every hole, and as a little treat to you, I've enlisted a couple of friends to come and play. One of them is a former Open champion.
Oh, great.
Yeah, put on your hard helmet playing with him.
Okay. Now look, I remember the last Open Championship. The weather wasn't quite like this. We're going to get a bit of everything, I expect.
Yeah, this is a golf course that if the weather lies down, you take advantage of it. But obviously it's built for, we're up on the north coast of Ireland here, exposed to the elements, exposed to the winds. It's a fun golf course. That's the best way to describe it. It's got a great variety of holes, brilliant par threes, it's got some elevation changes on it, and real classic Harry Colt design.
Okay, so I'm going to try and play it like an Open Championship contender. What are the tips?
Well, I've got a few ideas in mind for that. It's about controlling the ball flight.
Okay.
I've been thinking about you since our last series and hitting these big high floaters up in the air. So I'm going to get you to take the ball down out of the air a bit, drive it a little bit more, and play a little bit of links golf. Get creative.
Looking forward to it. James Nesbitt.
I tell you what, that is a tapping. Why have you not got that?
Oh, no, don't go left.
Now we got a problem.
Stupid game.
There's a big, horrible bunker over there, Chris, which we may end up in.
Your golf's going to get better as the day goes on. We've got a low base to start with.
Cheers, mate. Thank you.
Cheers.
There really is only one place to start, and that's at the first. It doesn't look much on the card, but standing on the tee, it's a very different proposition. So opening hole, Open Championship, stands are up. What's it like?
It's big time golf. That's what you're prepared for and all the practices for. So you're ready. There's nothing like though being confident. Sometimes you come into an Open Championship or any golf tournament as an elite player and you're full of confidence, you're full of beans, you can't wait to get started, you can't wait to get going, and anticipation is flying through the roof and you just can't wait to get onto it. And other times you're not on your game and there's a bit of trepidation there and you're a bit worried and you're a bit guidey and you're hoping to get off to a good start and let your confidence build from there.
Yeah. And this is quite a tricky opening tee shot.
It does, and this doesn't lend itself to giving. If you're on your game, you don't see the out of bounds posts. Believe me, there's plenty of room between them. But if you're not on your game, those white stakes loom large, and particularly if there's a kind of a cross wind there, and it's easy to kind of let one float, and the wind can take it out of bounds.
What about the crowd? Because obviously beautiful now, empty, no one here, but stands, big stands around.
Yeah.
Can you hear people talking?
You hear white noise. Yeah, you hear white noise. The stands will wrap around, Chris. They'll go all the way from here, all the way around, like a big horseshoe.
Yeah.
There'll be a gap there for the players to walk off the putting green and right up to almost where the road is there. So it's normally a big horseshoe. The first tee now has become a big part of big-time golf. We've seen it in Ryder Cups, and we're seeing it when they've got room at the Open Championship. They normally do it, and they certainly have room around the first tee here.
Is your mouth dry? Is it wobbly when you put the tee in?
No, not really. No, not really. I mean, if it's wobbly, you're not really in the mindset you need to be. You should be ready to be confident, ready to get going, chomping at the bit, like a dog scratching come out of the box in a greyhound, in a greyhound race.
I'm not sure on that, but I'm raring to go. So, a pretty straightforward par 4. Just remember, don't go out of bounds.
Okay, Chris. What have you got? You got a 3-wood there?
I've got a little 3-wood. I don't know why, because I can't even hit that straight, but I feel as if a driver might be a bit wayward on the first.
Okay.
What
I
have you
understand that thinking. I got a 2-iron.
Oh, like Rory, a little zinger, is it?
Yep, that's the idea. That's the plan anyway. But yeah, I like your play too. I want a low bullet that's gonna chase 100 yards up the fairway. Run 100 yards, pitch about 190, run another 80 or 90, and I'm in business. Avoid those bunkers.
Nice. Yes.
You like that one?
Straight down the tram lines, that.
Yeah,
Nice.
I like that
Shot,
one.
matey.
Yep, that one's good. Okay, let's see what you got now. Oh, that's your out of bounds.
Out of bounds straight away.
Yep.
I'm up against it, this Open Championship.
Well done. You've managed to hit it out of bounds in the first hole in Portrush, but you're in good company. Rory McIlroy did that.
Reload.
And he hit the same shot you did.
Little duck hook. I'm under pressure now. Come on. Keep the face open, that's what I should have done.
I guess it could go in a bunker, is it?
No, that's all right. That's better.
That's a sandy grave. Now you're looking at a 7 or an 8 to start out with.
I'm missing the
Well
cut
done.
already.
Yeah.
I've got the weekend off.
You know, as a golfer, no matter what standard, there's nothing more intimidating than bloody white stakes.
I'm glad you said it.
We see them, honestly, we see them. I mean, when you're playing well, you don't see them. It's like you don't see bunkers. All you see is the middle of the green. You see the flag,
Yeah.
you see the shots. But any kind of doubt in your mind, and this is a game where you live with doubt all the time,
Yeah.
and they're real. I mean, you haven't hit that bad. A second shot haven't hit your first out of bounds. But look, you're only kind of 15 metres, 12 metres away from the out of bounds.
And I'm staring serious trouble now on my first hole of the Open Championship.
Well, playing against me for a pint of Guinness, you're put yourself right behind the 8 ball, because that's what I think the number is you're going to make
8.
on this hole. I got the spread down at 8. Yeah.
So at least I can say I play like Rory McIlroy. 8 at the opening hole. 8!
Well, you've played 3, and you're still 160 yards away from the flag.
Yeah,
I have you down for an 8. You'll do well to get 7.
I'll beat that 8. So first things first, getting out of here.
Well out.
I'm out.
4. I'll do the counting for you.
You do the counting. Okay. I'm staying in the moment. Get up. Good shot.
A
Good
bit
shot.
cautious, a bit nervy up the right.
There's the first hole.
Okay, Chris, shot number 5.
Shot number 5.
The spread is 8.
I'll tell you what, I don't want to be in that bunker on the left.
That's a great shot. Ah, Chris, you've impressed me already. We're only in the first
Come
hole.
on! I'm back in it.
We're only in the first hole. I'm already impressed.
Staring down a triple bogey.
Well, now you're looking at maybe a double and escaping. Well done.
I'm pleased with that shot. I got through that one. And then pull. Go on, go on. Nearly a belter of a start.
All right, Chris. You got this to save your dignity with a double.
Less than 3.
Well, you hit a brilliant 4th shot.
I know.
Bit unlucky to be a bit long, but you did this for double nonetheless. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Good job the hole was there. The hole is now square.
Ah,
Okay.
now, what was
Now-
that number?
8 is back in play, unless you make this one. Oh, that was miserable. That was miserable. Welcome to Royal Portrush. 8 in the first hole. A quad to open your account.
Thank you.
It's
Thank
a
you very
long day
much.
from there.
Cancel the hotel for the weekend. I'm missing the cut. The first hole is a distant memory now as we catch up with former Open champion Darren Clarke. I hope he's in a generous mood. Royal Portrush, we're here, Darren. This is your place, right?
This is where I spent a lot of time when I was young, growing up, playing. It's just a very special little town and unbelievable golf course.
Yeah. Tell me the truth. Is it always like this on a morning?
I
here?
think it would be much busier if it was always like this. I've been out here when I was much younger in the middle of winter and it's like -2, pouring down with rain, blowing 40 or whatever, and still playing and what have you.
I look over there.
Yeah.
Surfers.
Yeah, there is. Yeah, it's a big thing here. The waves don't get too big. But there's one of the locals here from the area, a guy called Arameni. He's one of those big wave
Yeah.
surfers, you know, the huge,
Yeah.
the Al Nazari, you know, where those big waves, he does all that sort of stuff. Apparently there's a big one about a couple of miles out there that they get, I don't know where it is, I've never been, no interest in going to do it, but there's big waves out
I
there
was
as
say
well.
18 holes in the morning, surfing in the afternoon.
No, thank you.
Not for you?
Not for me. Not for
for
me.
you.
Too energetic.
Too energetic. I've got to say, on a morning like this is a bit of a tough par 3.
It is. Well, we have an easy flag today. It's right in the middle of the green. There's a little tiny section of green up in the back right-hand corner here, which, you know, if you're very stupid, you go for it when we play in tournaments, and most of the time
Yeah.
you just try and hit it to the middle of the green and 2-putt from there and carry on. Try and make a 3 and off you go.
Should we give this one a go?
Yeah, come on. Come on.
Let's go for it. Nice. That was close. I have to say, you've put that. Is that 3? Have you put that 3 or 4 feet, Darren?
I can yeah, something like that.
Right.
Something like that.
That's a good marker.
Come on. Let me see it, Chris.
I do like to hook this one.
Oh, looks okay. Good swing. You might have got that inside me.
Come on. Come on.
If you get it inside me, that's the end of the program. Oh, you're just a bit long. Thankfully, you're
I'll
not
settle
inside
for
me.
that.
That was a good shot, though. That was a good shot. Very good.
Loving that.
Very good. You're not as bad as I thought.
Or heard.
Yeah, exactly.
So, when did you first start playing here?
When I first started playing here, probably when I was about 11, 12. We used to live in a little town in the middle of Northern Ireland called Dungannon.
Yeah.
And my dad would, and another good friend, Boyd Hunter, would bring me up here on a Friday after I got out of school. Golf course that I grew up, that I started playing at Dungannon, is an inland course,
Yeah.
so it's often wet, and you come up here and you'd have to learn how to hit different shots,
Yeah.
how to try and play in the wind better and stuff. So it was just a brilliant place. So we'd play 18 holes and then drive back down about an hour back down to the
And you're
Dungannon
still
again.
here?
We still have a home here up on the hill up over there. It's beautiful. And when you get back here in the summer, you have weather like this, it's very, very hard to beat.
It's
Beautiful.
Magical. I'm happy with that.
That was a good shot. You know that little bit of green that I just said back there that's very difficult that you can't get it onto? You've just hit it there.
Yeah, but I've left
You were-
myself a stinker of a putt.
Yes, you have, but you must be deceptively talented.
I'm gonna let that hold for ages and go, well, yes.
Yes.
I'm looking at that though.
Yeah, no, that one's, that's okay. I'll make that.
Are you're coming up my end to just...
Yes, I am. I'm going to try and give you a little bit of help. I've 3-putted this green many times.
Oh, nice.
Not that I want to put that idea in your head or anything. But, it's actually not as much break in this as you think there is. It's a little bit right to left here to start off, Chris,
Yeah.
and then it's going to get to the top and it's going to go straighten out a little bit. So, if
In
I
between
was
your
you,
ball.
in between my ball, maybe a little bit closer to the flag than my ball, the break. So somewhere right around here. Right around that, that's your sort of spot, if you can get it there.
Here we go then.
Let me see.
2 putt, that's all I want.
Okay. Nice little lag down there. Pretty good, but you started a little
I
bit
did.
left to where I told you, but that's a good putt, Chris. There you go, very good. I'm gonna have to give you that too.
Oh,
Good putt. Good three. Good three.
when I hear give you that, I sprint.
That was a really good putt.
Don't sound surprised.
You know what I've heard? Rumour has it. Rumour has it that
The
your
short game is not good.
Your putter's a bit of a weapon of mass destruction.
Yeah, no pressure, but
No pressure, you know.
we like birdies on this
Okay,
programme.
okay. Well, it's just outside of left, but you've intimidated me with that wonderful par you've just made. So, let me see if we can just stroke this on left edge and
Never.
make it two. I know.
in doubt.
I hate going one up early. I hate it.
Well,
It's
no,
just
I didn't tell you I have a shot at hole, did I?
you're not getting shots at par threes. You're not that bad.
Great two. Great two. Do you know the best thing about this hole?
You've made par.
You got well par, but then you look back at that.
I know. Got the seagulls, blue sky, Atlantic Ocean, Dunluce Castle, Portrush.
3-2.
3-2. I'm 2 up.
Move.
Can I get an extra hole for a birdie?
Play 2, lost 2. Hopefully, I might have a bit more luck against star of stage and screen, James Nesbitt, OBE, or as he's known around here, Jimmy. Right, Jimmy, what have we got here? The fourth.
Yeah, this is stroke index number 1, the hardest hole in the course. Can't believe Darren didn't play this.
Or Paul.
Or indeed Paul.
There must be a
It's too
reason.
long. It's too long for Paul. And it might make Darren grumpy.
Yeah, we don't want that.
We don't want that. But this is called Fred Daly. Fred Daly, of course, won the Open, Portrush man. I'm looking very much forward to playing it. There's a house over there which is now owned by the club. It used to be Hugh Black's house, and the club have bought it. They're putting apartments in there. But in Hugh Black's garden has got, and Woods have got, 5,000 of my balls in there. And they're about to get another one.
They're going another one. So what is it? Little
It's
dogleg, gentle dogleg
It's
right
a gentle
to left.
dogleg right to left. You've got sand there. I mean, out of bounds there. Just follow my ball, you'll know where out of bounds is. And then you just want to be aiming kind of for the fence, the white fence. And then it's just a wee flick in, you know.
You're sounding like Darren and you're sounding like Paul.
I don't play like him.
Okay, let's give it a go. I can't wait to see you in action. Come on.
Oh.
Come on then, big man. Let's do this.
This is literally harder than playing Ivan Cooper. This is as hard as it gets.
What I'm just saying is I've played with Darren Clarke and Paul McGinley.
Whatever. Those old has-beens. I'm still alive and kicking,
Yeah,
right?
still, come on. Shot.
Not bad, actually.
Hey,
That's a first for me.
slightly right, but it's in bounds. That's
It's in
the key.
bounds, which is about the first time in 27 years.
Good start. Good start to this hole.
Right, wee man, come on.
Pressure on.
Oh, nice. Speed that up a bit.
It's not going any faster than that.
No, otherwise you'll turn around.
This might go backwards, this swing. It's so slow. Right, here we go.
Oh, what an absolute perler.
Get in.
You're in the wrong job. Not the first
I'm
person
not
to
getting
say
paid
that.
for this,
eh?
you know.
What an absolute perler. That's gorgeous. It's very disappointing.
You didn't have far to come this morning.
No, I'm just 5 minutes down the road, 2 minutes down the road from the clubhouse. So.
Yeah. Is this home?
It is now, really, actually. You know, I mean, I lived in London for 30 years. I went there in 1985 when I went to drama school, and but you know, I mean, for me, I've never really left Ireland in a sense. Even though I was away for 30 years, it is my home. And my mother grew up by the sea in a little place called Carnock, and she used to say to me, James, you'll always return to the sea. At the age of 13, I was coming to Portrush all the time. You know, it was an old-fashioned, and still is in a way, sort of like old seaside resort,
Yeah.
you know. And so I worked here a lot, you know. I worked on the Big Dipper and the amusements. I called bingo. I was head of stationery, I believe, at the White House at one point, at about 16. And And the idea of returning here was always kind of on my mind, and mostly now, as I enter kind of maybe a third chapter of my life, I want to be here, you know.
Yeah. I can't blame you when you look around here.
I know, it's just sensational, and yeah, I love it, and it never ever leaves you, Portrush, you know, it's fabulous.
Good luck, mates.
Oh no, I'm in the zone. I live in the moment. That's why I've remained at the top of my career for 63 years.
Ah, still a long way. Oh, nice.
I'll tell you what, acting's more of a hobby.
Good boy. Good boy. That's all right, that'll work.
God, I love that.
I thought I hit a good drive, this is still a long way.
No, that's as good a drive as will be hit here today. Beautiful.
But we're still a long way, 200 yards.
No, yeah, just draw it in a wee bit.
Yeah, all right.
Oh my God. Calm down, that'll come down nicely.
Come on. I'll play with you every week, Jimmy, I'll play.
That's getting annoying now. I mean, that's 15, 12 feet.
You reckon?
Yeah. It's come down off the right, lucky bounce.
Stroke index one, I mean, come on. I'll get this.
Oh God, this is my worst shot.
Oh, come on, you've opened up the green, playing towards the water.
Oh, right, James.
79 yards. Good shot. Get going.
Go, go.
Go, go, go. Yes.
Get up.
Oh, the old member's bounce. Look at that.
Calm down, baby.
Look at it.
You know, you do have to play this hole a few times to be able to play that
Yeah,
shot.
you need to understand the roller coaster.
Yeah, there's the contours and all that. That's from me working on the Big Dipper, the roller coaster.
Exactly. Great shot. What a shot. Right.
You're
I'm
putting that.
it, not chipping it.
Dear, dear. Darren and Paul would not be happy. That's not a Portrush shot.
You should be chipping it. You should be chipping it. Right, here we go. Get it on.
Go, 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 go. Not bad, actually.
That's better than any chip.
Not bad.
You've got a putt for par.
Yep, that doesn't happen much.
Get in. Oh! So this for the half.
Yeah,
Straightish.
I think so. Maybe. It's very hard. Inside left, maybe.
Oh, yeah. One down to Nesbitt.
Yeah, OBE,
Well
by the way.
played, mate.
Yeah,
Fantastic.
thank you.
Wish I was playing Darren Clarke and Paul McGinley.
Time for some reflection now at one of Jimmy's favourite places, Harry's Shack, just 20 minutes down the road from the club.
Cheers.
Cheers.
What a lovely morning.
Ah, fabulous. And you're so welcome.
Yeah, it stayed dry.
Yeah. And we're now in Port Stewart, along a very famous strand here. And the strand in Port Stewart, right to the end, then there's a little stretch of water, and then you're into Castle Rock, which is where my dear mother and father lived the last years of their life. And it's peaceful. This is actually owned by the National Trust, this whole area. So it's a special and place with very special memories.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
And it's a good time to reflect on a morning's golf.
Yeah.
You were nervous today.
No, I've been playing terribly recently, you know, and I was nervous. Only because, you know, you've got Darren playing and Paul playing, and you're a really tidy player. But no, I loved it. I mean, it's like, well, because I know you and we get on anyway, the opportunity to kind of show off, even at the risk of sacrificing myself, it was too much to ignore, really. So
No.
I'm delighted we did it. And like I said, it turned out okay.
I played well, because the only thing is when people say I'm playing terribly, you know they're the guys that are going to take your money.
Well.
And you started that way. The fourth.
Yeah,
lovely
the
hole.
fourth. I'm 60 in January. Hard to believe, I know. But I don't think I've ever done an up and down like that on the fourth, so I was pleased with it.
You've done it on telly.
Yeah.
In front of millions.
Yes.
Well done you.
187 territories, apparently.
Yeah, exactly. Well done you.
Yeah, thank you.